Carrie Underwood's solo appearance at the CMT Awards had fans wondering, are she and hubby Mike Fisher on the outs? Here's the surprising reason why Fisher wasn't at his wife's side. Carrie Underwood and her husband, Mike Fisher, have been a staple couple on the red carpet. They've walked together at some of the most famous award shows in the world over the years, from the Grammys to the American Music Awards. We usually can't get enough of seeing this country star and her retired hockey player hubby looking oh so loved up. One place you can usually guarantee to see Fisher proudly by his wife's side is the CMT Music Awards. The former Nashville Predators star made an appearance alongside Underwood at the show nearly every year from 2012 to 2019. The pandemic then changed how award shows worked for a little while, but Fisher was back by his talented wife's side once again in 2022. Though, when the 2023 CMT Awards rolled through Austin, Texas on April 2, 2023, Fisher was nowhere to be found. So what gives? Don't go thinking there's trouble in paradise when it comes to Carrie Underwood and Mike Fisher. There's a pretty sweet reason why he wasn't supporting his wife in person. The Hate My Heart singer was asked about her husband's whereabouts, and she revealed on the red carpet he was actually on daddy duties for the evening. According to People, Underwood said, "My husband's got the kiddos. He's always holding down the fort while I'm out doing stuff like this." Notably, the 2023 award show probably wasn't quite as accessible to the former hockey star as it has been in years past. Previous years saw the CMTs take place in Nashville, the home of country music. This was near Franklin, the Nashville suburb where Underwood and Fisher live. However, it was confirmed back in November 2022 that the award show would move to the Lone Star State. It seemed like Underwood was making the most of her time in Texas, away from her boys though, as the country superstar wowed in a rhinestone two-piece. Even though Carrie Underwood and Mike Fisher are both in the spotlight, the couple does their best to shield their two children, Isaiah and Jacob, from it. In fact, when Underwood went on her last tour, she and Fisher decided not to have the kids tag along, so as not to disrupt their routine. Underwood shared with ET Canada,
"But this time they're not coming with me."
Underwood went on to add, "My oldest is in school and we definitely feel like that's a huge priority. We want both of their lives just to be as normal as possible." Moreover, Underwood mentioned that Fisher is a hands-on dad, which allows her to focus on her work.
We feel very blessed. I have to toot my husband's horn a little bit. He's got it. He's got it on lock when I'm gone.
Although Carrie Underwood and Mike Fisher may seem like exemplary parents now, it wasn't always the case. Initially, Underwood didn't think she would be a good mom. Fisher, on the other hand, has always wanted to be a doting father. While appearing in the docuseries Mike and Carrie, God and Country, the country singer explained why raising a family wasn't an initial priority. Underwood said,
"I was never good with other people's kids. Why would I be good with one of my own?"
Fisher, however, was the exact opposite. He said, "I grew up with 3 other siblings, and I had a great mom and dad, and I think that I just wanted something like that. I wanted to be the best dad, just to be like my dad and have a wife like my mom, and have kids and living in the country." But it all worked out for them, as Underwood and Fisher are now living in the country with their 2 children. When Isaiah was born, Underwood's whole stance on parenthood was upturned. In an interview with Redbook Mag, Underwood said, "I definitely feel like it's changed me as a person. I'm happier. I'm in a better mood a lot of the time. I'm completely in love."